Hey guys, um, recently thought that a lot of my videos may be informative and everything like that, but may come across a little negative. So, figured I'd make a bit of a video of positive review of the Can-Am machines because I find a lot of the times I just point out the negatives because well that's what I have to deal with, right? And the positive should be in my riding videos, getting out there and really enjoying the trails. So I wanted to do a bit of a positive video in why you should buy a Can-Am versus any other machine. And again, this isn't going to be one of those like, woo, get out there, buy Can-Am. I'm a sales guy. I'm whatever. No, this is like a down to earth. I fucking work for my money and I work hard and I rent on my own machine and everything like that. So it should kind of balance out, right? Of why I think so. So there's a bunch of different reasons, right? Power steering. All these Honda guys are out there saying, "Oh yeah, you can go through everything that you can with a Can-Am with a Honda." Well, guess what? By the end of the fucking day, you're tired, you're sore, because you're going through everything at tortoise speed and you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying the ride that you're doing. These Can-Ams are, as Mitch, one of the guys we ride with, he's Canadian Swamp Dog. He's a little shout out to him on YouTube there. Um, he always said smiles per gallon, and I'll tell you what, the 1000 is smiles per gallon all day, and the 850. Again, smiles per gallon. I'm telling you, the 850. I used to have a 800, and amazing machine. I loved it. The short chassis was amazing. I love being able to, pull up to a mud hole, just grab a handful of throttle and have that front end pop up on you and blast through it, and there was nothing like it. I will say these 1000s are buses. Like that little that extra 8 inches, it makes it a bus. It is very long. It's very front end heavy. They're not wheelie kings, and that's kind of what I prefer. But you know what? It's a great family quad. I'm able to put the rear seat on there. See the rear seat. We can go over with the wife. Ride all day. She's comfortable with it. She loves these extended foot pegs here, right there, because she's 5'4", so she's pretty short. Those metal foot pegs really help boost her up. She gets up for the second seat there, and very, 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 very happy with it. Love the gauge cluster on the 1000. Obviously not in right now because I'm extending the snorkels, but love the gauge cluster. Having the digital and analog showing your engine temp, showing your hours on the machine, trip kilometers, trip A, trip B, tons of options. Having the factory rad relocate, having the factory snorkels, having everything, prim and proper, having all the grease fittings, 16 grease fittings, 8 front, 8 rear, being able to grease your bushings and take care of the machine. It's not all pressed in bullshit where it's put in once and forget, but in a year you got to rebuild them, just like all the Arctic cats out there. Can-Am is really, really smart in their battery location. Their battery location is right underneath the seat there. Polaris puts it right on the frame. Like, let's drag our battery through all the mud and water every fucking ride we go out on. Needless to say, a lot of my videos are griping on Can-Am and really getting into them for the problems, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't buy any other machine, period. Love it. I came from a dirt biking background, so having a machine that, how you say, puckers up your butthole, that's what I come from. So you need something that's just insane, right? To appreciate getting out and riding and everything like that. And you know what? Frankly, the wrench time and everything on it, I enjoy. I truly do. And if you don't wrench on your own machine, you should, because it really lets you learn what's involved, everything like that. And it doesn't take a lot of tools to really wrench on these things. Like, for us Canadians here, just want to let you guys know, like, this right here, these are my tools. I do practically everything with these. This is a 384 piece set, socket set. Comes with gear wrenches, you know, half-inch, 3/8, quarter-inch drive, everything like that. Guess what? $284 Canadian from Canadian Tire. You can't beat that. $284. It's less than $300 Canadian. Do that in American. I mean, like, come on. And look at all this. And there's another tray underneath here. Look, sockets for days. It's everything you need right here. Only other thing that you could possibly use, torque wrench. Okay, again, $69.99 torque wrench, Mastercraft Maximum from Canadian Tire. $69.99 Canadian. Comes, and it came with a breaker bar. Breaker bar, torque wrench, $69.99. I mean, how can you beat that? I got a micro torque wrench, never use it. You only need this. You need breaker bar, torque wrench, and your standard sockets with wrenches. And it's good to have decent screwdrivers, but you don't need Snap-on. The only reason why I have Snap-on is because I got them for a gift. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing screwdrivers. Love them, but you don't need them. You don't need all this fancy stuff. It's just nice to have. You don't need it though. Again, all my tools here. I don't even have a toolbox yet. I gotta buy a toolbox still. You know, wobble extensions. That was $14.99 Canadian. And the whole socket set. I bet you I have less than $500 invested in tools. And I rebuilt the rear diff on this machine. I've extended the snorkels. I've done all this kind of stuff. You don't need all this money invested in tools. You just simply need a little bit of time, patience, and knowledge. So that's what I try and pass on to you guys with my videos, is the knowledge to be able to work on your machines. So again, positive video. You can work on your own machines. Trust me, you can. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of this stuff is bolt on. It's the brakes, everything like that. There's so many videos out there. Look into them. Someone's done it. And if they haven't done it, I'll make one. We'll put it that way. Like the diff rebuild. I couldn't find a video on that. I made one. How to rebuild this diff. How to, get this, the pinion out, the crown out. How to snorkel your quad. I got a whole parts list and everything here coming up. See? CVT intake, all that kind of stuff. Just finished painting these up. Look how nice those are. Right on. Again, one option, right? It took me a couple nights and everything like that to figure out how to get everything across and figure everything out here. But you know what? It's a good learning experience. I know a lot more about the quad now, right? And that's something you guys should do. Again, 1,000. Gratuitous amounts of horsepower. Love it. This thing will put a smile on your face every single time. Turns these 30-inch silverbacks like it's its job, and then some. Brakes are horrible from Can-Am, but everybody knows that. And if you don't know that yet, then, well, I'm telling you now. Buy new brakes. Buy race-driven brakes. I just picked up a set. They were, what were they? $98 shipped to my door, Canadian, from ORPS. Super happy. The rear diff that I had to rebuild. Let's be real. It could have probably been avoided. I probably should have checked that pinion seal prior to and everything like that, and we might not have had to rebuild it, but you know what? You live and learn, right? But this is the knowledge that I'm trying to pass on to you guys. Help you out. Get you going and get you out on the trail a lot more than wrenching on your machine. Honestly, from now on, I'm going to change my diff oil every ride, no matter what. Front, rear, transmission oil has never given me a problem or anything like that, but you know what? What does it cost you? $5 to change the diff oil. Rebuild's $500. I can tell you that. 500 Canadian. Again, the Americans kind of having lucky. Again, amazing machine. I'm able to take the seat there, stick it on the back, and go down the road with the wife, and we're able to drive around town with ATV. I mean, can't beat that. Gotta love the new laws that they passed in Ontario. That's definitely convenient for sure. Again, I'm currently making up a video of how to extend your snorkels and everything like that. Did the triangle type snorkels. And even if you don't like the way that I did it, come up with something different. Give us some different opinions. Make a video. Show us how you did it. There's not a lot of information out there of how to do it. So help someone else out. Do it. This is my positive video. Like I said, wouldn't buy any other machine. Can-Am all day, no matter what. Love it. Amazing machine. Would not buy anything else. Just simply trying to help you guys out on the problems that you should keep an eye on. So, give me a comment, subscribe, whatever. Let me know your, problems with your Can-Am, but also let me know a little bit of a positive thing. What makes you smile? What do you love about your Can-Am? I look forward to that. Tag you guys later.